Yes, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, tankers of Blitz universe. I hope the subtitles of YouTube will not screw me over now and, well, then tell me that I'm a tanker of Blitz universe or whatever. Yeah, it sometimes gets really funny. Anyways, here comes the cavalry, as you can see, the Kampfpanzer 70. It's back in store, zurück ins Laden. And it's a tier 9 premium tank, premium slash enriched tank. It doesn't make as much credits as a regular premium tank would, but boy, this tank looks sexy. I mean, a really big turret. It was a short-lived design in real life because there were better tanks later, but you can clearly see the leopardish look of it, of the lower hull, of the engine deck, of, well, the turret maybe a little bit as well. But it was a joint venture between the US and the German army. And as I said, it was a short-lived tank. It's now back in store, in the World of Tanks Blitz store, and it can be yours if you want to, for, let's check, for 10k of gold. Now well, 10k of gold for a tier 9 premium tank, which has a really lovely looking cavalry legendary camo scheme as well. That is not too bad at all. At least it's far better than the wallet breaker, which costs you, what is it again, 17,000 gold for a, well, not that brilliant tier 8 tank. I'm not saying this tank is brilliant. It requires a different type of thinking. And why is that? Look at my reload time. Do you see it on the left over there, just above the marker for the gun depression? 15.7 seconds. And I haven't got a rammer fitted. I have calibrated shells fitted on this tank, I think. But yeah, the reload on the tank, it is really long. It has got APCR for a for standard ammo. It does fire heat for premium ammo, which is good. And because of the caliber of the gun, 152 millimeters, it packs a really big punch, far bigger than most of the tanks at this tier can do, except for tank destroyers. So in that regard, you may well view this tank as a cross between a tank destroyer and a medium tank. And I kind of stuffed this up because I heard the boom and I thought the waffle tractor had fired, but it was the T-49 and not the waffle tractor. But we do manage to kill him anyway. And this grants us a first class medal, a top gun. Not for brilliant damage, 3k only, but that's due to us spotting a fair bit together with the convoy. That guy was instrumental in me winning the game together with the team. And just look at this spotting. This gave me a lot of XP and a lot of credits. So we're gonna hop quickly into Blitz Hangar for now, and then another great game. And here we have it, the Kampfpanzer 70 in Blitz Hangar. It says compete with the E75 and the Motion, but more competes with the K91, that Russian auto-loading tier 9 premium tank. And if you compare it to all the other tier 9 tanks, you can see that the view range is best in class, and the caliber is best in class, and that means also that the damage per shot is best in class. But your sacrifice in DPM and penetration is on the low side. 240 for AP, 305 for heat, goodish but not brilliant, and your HE, well, that's something special. That's why I would recommend you to run calibrated shells. It's not, it cuts into your DPM even more, but at least you have a bit more of a fighting chance when it comes to penetrating enemy tanks. The caliber, as said, really good, big gun, they hit hard, they have a long aim time as you can see, but it's fairly stable considering the size of the gun. And the fact that it's in a flexible dangerous end, because it has a turret obviously. It hasn't got a great turret to first speed, but it is a quick tank to maneuver around. So yeah, I quite like it. And what you can like the most about it, which makes it really troll, is the gun depression, which is fairly limited. But if you use it to maximum effect, you can get this up to 320 of effective armor. And at front, look at that, that's so troll. Stick this into a face of an enemy, just like this. There we go. And if you can then use maximum gun depression, this flattens out obviously, but that frontal armor, wiggle, 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 it is so troll. You have that huge gun mounted as well, nothing will penetrate. They will shoot the hatch obviously, and this is a big weak spot, not just a weak spot, but a really big one. And the rest of the tank, yeah, that's best not talked about, because anything will penetrate? Well, maybe not so much. These are angle plates, you can get them up to 600 above. In terms of effective damage, you have wide tracks over there, so you can sidescope with the tank, but it's not a tank that you can drive up there straight into the front of the enemy and right up in their face because of the long reload time. And Andromeda _834 is going to show us just that while she plays at Port Bay, as you can see. Little bit of problems starting the game, getting bumped into by the T-34. She decides to go straight into ACAP. And yes, this is a lady tanker. Not a lot of women, a lot of girls play World of Tanks Blitz, but Andromeda is a lady tanker, and yeah, she's a regular supporter of the channel, watches all the videos, comments from time to time as well. And thank you very much for all the support there, hun. It's really well appreciated, and also thank you for allowing me to use this replay on the channel. And you can see what she's doing here. She's angling the tank, bounces the shot from the Tiger II and gets a good shot in. Bit of a lowish roll, 518, but she's got some support. And with that support, she's able to capture base A. Then going forward, dropping adrenaline is largely wasted because she would have had time to reload anyways. Going in over here, gets another shot in on the lower plate of the Tiger II. She waits until the two trucks are down, and that means that well, the Tiger II would have had problems penetrating anyway on the turret probably, but not so much on that flattened front plate. But shooting through two cars made the shell lose a lot of penetration power, and then this front plate, it is strongish. The WZ-120, can she get a shot in? Whoa, that's unfortunate, that one misses. Then there's this T-34 there, who also has a long reload, and yes, the T-34 is obviously the same as the T-30, but then with a slightly smaller gun. There's a good roll on the back of the WZ-120, but it doesn't kill him. The T-34 manages to, and now we're gonna drive straight into this RU. Yeah, bump into him, load HE. Come on, hun, load HE. It's a tank with no armor. Oh, nice. Ammo rack. That helps a lot. And then this VK-168-01P comes in, the wallet breaker. And I think she's trying to protect her friendly tank behind her, the AMX 30 Proto. But you can see that wallet breaker, it's just a big box basically. And the heat shell bounce, click, click, clickety click, get a shot in, yes, right up the ass, no, in the butt cheek then, right through the side, yes, there we go. And even with heat, she gets a 519 roll. And he has a lower roll, obviously. But still, she managed to penetrate the wallet breaker. Then right to the side again, rolling around. She wants to flank, but she can't really because there's dead tanks over there. And this wallet breaker is, well, doing a good job. Did get shot again. She needs a goodish roll on it now, or she will get killed by the wallet breaker, who does not realize that she can just shoot the front plate with heat, and boom. Yes, that's great stuff. But now she's boxed in, and the AT-15 needs help. So yeah, as said, this tank, it holds the middle between a heavy, the VK, that's really a heavy tank, 168 tons. The Kampfpanzer, it's a cross between a medium tank, a heavy tank. It's a prototype for a main battle tank. It was one of the tanks that led up to the Leopard, which you can see back in the mobility that the tank has. But the gun, it's a hard-hitting gun with a long reload, so you can't just drive it to the enemy and expect to brawl it out because you have bad DPM. Then again, if you can bounce on your front plate like this, then you can load a heat shell, and look at this. Andromeda, she's got a heat shell loaded in her gun, and she is not afraid to use it. Come on, IS-6, you know you want to have this. Oh, it was an HE. I forgot to mention that. It's a big gun with a big splash. on that HE round. And she's not going to push in towards B cap, she's just guarding A. You might think, what's she doing here? Just sitting there. Come on, Lady Tank, and get in there. Well, this is a lady. Ladies are smart. They don't want to show their muscle and just brawl it out. They want to be smart and then only come in for the kill once they realize the enemy is down. And there she goes, HE, right to the engine deck. Get wrecked. Yes, that was an irresistible pun intended. Anyways, this is it, the Kampfpanzer 70 back in store in World of Tanks Blitz 4, and I mentioned it before, and I have to scroll up again, for 10k of gold, which might be a bit steep, but it's a better price than the water breaker. Do check out Fugit's video also on the Schmaltum, the video from yesterday, and yes, you can win that one if you comment on his video, link in the description below and on the top right. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and bye bye.